Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.
What's up, listen Erns, follow Erns? Here we are, another thirsty Thursday for Just Be in Earnest. I have my friend Chris Young coming on the podcast today, and we touch a lot of bases. In baseball, there's only 4 bases. In podcasting, there's as many as you want. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about this Sugar music video we got coming out tomorrow. Me and Chris are going to get into a little bit. I'm just going to set a little base for you, okay? This is a first for me. It's kind of maybe a first for a few people. I've never seen a video like it. I've seen videos almost like it, but nothing like this. I don't want to give too much away, but basically, we stuck to the script of the original idea for the music video. And shout out team at Big Loud, pulled together a badass team to get this thing done over quarantine. And we did a video we didn't have to just be quarantined for because there's no crews getting together to make music videos right now. But you can do it remote. And that's what we did. And I'm super stoked. Happy to share it with you. Had fun doing some promo videos for it. Y'all probably see those next week. I love playing different characters and acting and all that shit. So we basically just, well, you'll see. I'll give you 2 hints. Me and wigs. I don't want to talk too much about it because me and Chris talk about it in the podcast. But I do. Hey, Blue, I'm doing a podcast. Blue. Hey, I'm doing a podcast. I've been trying to teach my dog English, and it's not working. God damn it, Blue! I'm sorry to the listeners who have sensitive ears. Also, who don't like it when I cuss. It's my bad. I could edit it out, but I'm not gonna. Because I'm just being earnest. Man, dog's got a piercing bark on him. Took him to get his fingernails cut this morning so he doesn't make me look like my 8th grade self every time he jumps on me. Unreal. Hyper-ass dog. The Lil Wayne lighter flick. You knew he was about to snap. What's bracking? Every time you hear that, you know it's going down. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Since I'm talking about Chris Young today, I forget to say to Chris what I'm going to say to you now because I'm recording this prologue after I interviewed him. So in a way, you're listening to me from the future of who I'm about to be. Shout out Guy Simmons if you're listening right now. Shout out Guy Simmons and Jesse Taylor. Chris, I meant to bring this up to you today if you're listening. This is cool. This is a unique angle talking to the interviewer in post. Whatever. I think my buddy Guy Simmons almost got in a fight with you one night at a bar, Chris. I meant to ask you if you've been in any bar fights or punched anybody. Y'all didn't come to blows, but I think y'all definitely had an altercation. And I also think you were in the right, Chris. Now, I wasn't there, and of course, I'm only getting one side of a story, and you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I just wanted to say that story and know that I wish I could have brought it up in our interview. I'm going to get to that interview now. Hey, Kroon, when you hear this, would you go ahead and drop the music in now? Just be in earnest.
Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.
This podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, okay? Bottom line, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code ERNEST, ERNEST, at manscaped.com. Shaving my pubes used to just absolutely be a disaster. Whether it was You know, back in the day, just straight razor, trying to get all crystal smooth down there. Or when you're just trying to manage a problem and you use the hair clippers. Let's say you got a disaster going on down there. Let's say it's a jungle. I don't need you to worry about it though, because you're going to grab the Lawnmower 3.0, which is one of the most high-tech pieces of equipment on the market today, period. Elon Musk was pissed because Tesla wanted it and Manscaped wouldn't sell it out to Tesla. But it's that good. It's got an LED light on it. You can shave in the dark. Power goes out, doesn't matter. You're going to have clean shave. You just go down there and trim it. And don't worry about nicking your balls. There's no nick at night. There's no nick in the morning. And there's no nick in the afternoon. Not because of the Lawnmower 3.0. You're going to have a smooth shave. You're not going to feel it. You could be doing jumping jacks and shaving your balls at the same time. No nicks. Smooth balls, no nicks. Well, as soon as you finish shaving, you're probably thinking, I need a little aftershave piece. Something to go ahead and condition the old pack. Well, there's ball conditioner, dude. It's that plain. Ball conditioner. Ball toner. Conditioner. I like conditioner maybe better. Ball toner sounds like an exercise. Oh, that's it. Ball deodorant. Manscaped. Crop preserver. That's what it is. With active pH control. So your balls ain't going to stink. And it's going to feel good. Nice and smooth. It smells great, honestly. I mean, I sniff my balls sometimes now because they smell good. And then halfway through the day, there's a little spray. I think it's called like the Rejuvenator or something. Keep yourself fresh, dude. Don't just do it for her. Do it for you. Do it for yourself. Go out, run a mile, put your hand in your pants, swipe your balls, smell them, thank me later. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code ERNEST, ERNEST at manscaped.com.
Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.
All right. I got Chris Young in here on Just Be in Earnest.
What's up, dude?
How are you?
I'm cracking up because you had the same kind of schedule I did the past couple days, just random stuff popping up.
Yes, dude. You had to take your dog to the vet yesterday?
Yeah, man. He's a German Shepherd. He's
Okay.
2.5, and that's my boy. I love that. I love him to
What's
death.
his name?
His name's Porter, after Porter Wagner.
Oh, awesome.
So he was like shaking his head, messing with one of his ears, and it was about time for him to go get a checkup anyway. But he's all good.
Well,
so.
you just have a big ear booger?
I guess, man. I guess that's all was wrong with him because I took him to the vet and they're like, he's fine. We don't know what you're talking about.
Man,
So
finicky. We got 3 Australian Shepherds.
Yeah.
And Winston, my oldest dog, or I guess Nova's the oldest, but Winston's my boy. And he doesn't like being groomed much, so knots get behind his ear, and he gets matted up like young dreads. And he'll fuck with his ear nonstop. But you can't do anything about it because he bitches out if you try to cut it off. Dogs are the best, though. Dogs are the absolute best. Have you always had dogs?
growing up, yeah, we always had normally one dog and one cat pretty much my whole life. So, right now, I think my sister's got 3 dogs and a cat. My mom has a dog, and then I have a dog. So the one thing that works out is if I'm flying somewhere and I can't get on the bus, which I haven't been on the bus all year, which sucks,
right.
but
no one has.
yeah, I know. Outside of that, it's really easy for me because I just wanted them to watch him.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, we got that situation too. Delaney's mom and dad live over in Sylvan Park, and they got 3 dogs who are best friends with our dogs. And I think each of our dog has a boyfriend or girlfriend in their pack. So it's all just conjugal visit time for them.
You're like, y'all go play.
Yes, y'all go play. Mom and dad are going somewhere. So how long have you been in Nashville? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so
I don't know much.
No, man. We've kind of gotten to know each other casually just through friends in town. But I'm originally from Murfreesboro.
Okay.
So I'm pretty much
Tennessee
born and
boy.
raised, and it confuses the hell out of everybody because they all think I'm from Texas because I was living there before I got my deal. So
Right.
I did it completely backwards. Moved to Texas and was playing shows down there, and then got a deal and had to
That's
move back.
hilarious. I didn't know that.
So, yeah, man, I just grew up here. My granddad was, the kind of guy who he's got a music room in the house, and he like taught himself to play guitar and piano. And so, he was the one that really exposed me to a lot of country music history, like Marty Robbins and Lefty Frizzell, and kind of gave me my base for my country music knowledge. So very, very lucky to have, a grandfather like that in my life, because otherwise I wouldn't have known about any of that stuff.
Totally. Yeah, well, ironically, so that the house we just bought, my grandfather built this house. My dad grew up, this was my dad's room growing up. And I grew up in the house across the street. And then this house just sat for years, and me and Delaney were able to buy it this past year.
That's awesome, dude.
But my family is not musically inclined at all. And Mitchell Tenpenny is a big reason for my musical knowledge, because me and his brother Rafe have been best friends since like 5th grade. And people who listen to the podcast know this story, because I say it all the time, but like most of my musical influences in the last 10 to 12 years have trickled down through Mitchell, because his
I know,
but it's the widest variety. It's the widest variety of music. And his grandmother's house, Donna Hilly, we would that was our party pad. That was our music. We always had a studio to go to there. And shout out Mitchell. Shout out Mitchell.
Dude. He was actually, when you asked me to be on, I texted him. I was like, all right, so is he gonna like hit me with like real weird questions, or what's going on here? He goes, no, it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'd hit you with any weird questions. I don't know you well enough to hit you with weird questions. Next time I might.
when I started looking you up, just like getting background on like kind of what you were into, is talking about how eclectic your musical tastes were. The one weird thing is, like, I talk about my grandfather being kind of like my country music base, and I always wanted to sing country.
Yeah,
like I never really had any designs on doing anything else, but I went and was trained classically and can sing in a bunch of different languages, and I actually sang jazz. I had a scholarship to Berkeley for jazz.
My God.
And I was like, absolutely not. Like, that's not what I want to do. It was really cool, and like I learned it, and I've got a love for it. But even going outside of that, pretty much any style of music, I can tell you a favorite artist or somebody that I dug into. So that being eclectic like that, I think, is important.
Super important nowadays, especially because everything is crossing over and everything has a little bit of something else in it. Having jazz in your DNA, though, I think is that's like knowing Latin. And when you're trying to learn other foreign languages, because when you learn intricacies of jazz and how everything lands on something, like sevens and twos, you start sitting down with somebody that's like a really accomplished jazz musician, which, by the way, even with that preface, I'm not claiming to be that.
Yeah, I know some guys that are just insane.
That's like CrossFit, though. Good luck a jazz musician not telling you he's a jazz musician.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, one of the things for me is George Strait was a huge jazz fan.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So, George Strait's one of my all-time faves.
Yeah, I was having to explain to somebody the other day about why he's the king, and I thought my head was going to explode. But
if you're explaining,
I was like, oh, it's too late. Oh no. But he did like a record where they did Sinatra with other artists, and Strait did "Fly Me to the Moon" with his vocal on that, because he was just really into jazz standards.
That's so dope. What's your favorite George Strait song of all time?
Good Lord.
I know you have to pick one, though. You have to pick one.
I mean, just from a writer standpoint, and having been lucky enough to get to know Dean Dillon over the years.
Yes.
The Chair.
Oh my God.
Just because that's the quintessential, like, you want to write something that's that simple but that brilliant.
Yeah, man. That's a great answer. I was listening to that on the golf course the other day. Dude, lost headphones, don't care. Fuck my life. Songwriting, to me, a good country song might be the best type of song. When it hits you like The Chair or like The Dance, or these songs don't get written in other genres.
Well, I mean, even one that I guess technically came from another genre, but had its biggest hit with Blake, is "God Gave Me You."
Oh my God,
and
Dave Barnes!
I can't believe he wrote that by himself.
Oh my goodness, man! Dave Barnes. I've been such a big fan of for forever.
Yeah.
God, what a good guy.
He's hilarious, by the way.
I know he is.
He has like the best sense of humor. He wrote that by himself, right? That was 100%. Yeah.
It's insane. I
didn't want to talk out of my ass, so.
Say what?
I didn't want to be talking out of my ass.
I'm pretty sure he did write that by himself. Him and Matt Wirtz, like, I would wear that out, like middle school and high school, the two of them. And when God Gave Me You turned into a Blake cut, I was so stoked because I've been listening to that song already for a couple years.
Yeah. That's
so good. Let's see. Do you have a moment in your life where you've been starstruck? What's the most starstruck you've been?
Man, you know what? I'll say one that honestly wasn't too long ago, just because, if we're going to reference George Strait and names of that caliber, obviously Garth Brooks is up there. If you're going to make a short list of people you'd like to have a career
Rushmore,
like,
right.
You get like Reba and Garth, and So I would say for me, he invited me to go sing one of his songs when they did the 7 Diamond celebration. So first of all, like, the hard flex, like you get 7 Diamond awards, you're just gonna throw a party for it. But for whatever reason, we had met a couple times, and he had seen me at something, and he invited me to come out and be one of the performers that sang something. And I was like, well, what do you guys want me to do? And they were just like, pick something.
Oh man!
So I was like anything, and they go, yeah, pick whatever you want. And so did the River.
Oh my goodness!
And I showed up. It was amazing.
Damn, that's another one.
Yeah, that's one of those. So I show up to sound check, and the band all starts leaving, and I'm like, what's up? And they were like, well, are you not going to play it? And I was like, man, 100% honesty. I was like, no, I thought you guys were going to play. I didn't realize you wanted me to do it acoustic. So, and of course, out of nowhere, Garth goes, I'll do it.
So you sang
while he played it. And dude, I don't know that I've ever been starstruck on stage with someone that I've already met before, but it was just like that moment kind of overwhelmed me a little bit.
I got chills right now thinking about what that would have looked like, but what that would have felt like. Oh my God.
Well, then I was just sitting there going, don't fuck up.
Yeah, of course. Of course. You sing the second verse first.
Yeah.
Damn, that might be an all-timer right there. That's crazy.
And I have no idea to this day why he's and that's not the only thing he's asked me to do in the past several years, but I don't know why I jumped top of mind for him, but I was really glad.
Your voice is awesome and fits that song well. I already know that you sang the shit out of that song.
I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with that moment.
Man, that's it. Where was that?
They did it at Ascend. And so it was like he invited Jason and Steve Warner, and I think Kelly Clarkson did a song. Obviously, Trisha did something, but like it was a really, really cool night.
Man, that's so cool. I want to show you something. I'm putting a music video out this Friday for Sugar.
I saw this.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you the video and get your reaction.
Okay.
Because we had the whole thing. We were going to do the whole thing. We were going to fly to Mexico or Miami and do a whole like Cantina south of the border vibe, and then COVID. So
right,
like music videos are not happening.
Yeah, it's like everyone's doing it from their house with iPhones and
yes.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and hit a little switch on them, and let's see what we got here. We kind of kept the same treatment. We just turned it into
just changed it a little
Grand Theft Auto kind of deal. Let's see here. Here we go. This will come out. So this podcast, it'll be Thursday when people are listening to this, and this comes out tomorrow. There you go. I'm going to smoke this joint.
Okay, first of all, who did this? Because I love it.
Justin Clough produced it. Ben Skipworth, and then the guy named Xavier was the animator on it.
This is an incredible idea. And so you don't know this about me, but I'm a huge gamer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so I love everything about this.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
All right, any of my fellow video game junkies out there, you need to watch this. First of all, it's an awesome song.
Thank you.
But this is incredible and a great idea, dude. Love it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it might be the most fun music video I've ever been a part of. So then new scene, new outfit. He's always fucking falling out of the sky.
That's perfect, man.
Yes, you get it.
I love it, though.
I'll send you this, but
yeah, guys, definitely go check this out. And I mean, obviously, I'm going to share a link on it.
Okay,
And,
sick.
yeah, dude, that's incredible.
I'm pumped on it, and yeah, it is. A lot of music videos are looking a whole lot alike right now. At least the concepts.
Dude, that stands out for sure.
I'm excited to drop that one.
Yeah, man. That's great idea.
Well, thank you. And the team was awesome on it that helped facilitate it. I wrote it with Rodney and Jordan Reynolds.
Yep.
It's hard to miss when you're writing with them.
Great dudes.
You gotta really fucking drop the ball to fuck up a song with them. And I do drop the ball sometimes, but and I have been known to drop the ball.
Dude, I called it, and I haven't done it in a long time. But there's when you go in the room and you sit with somebody instead of a co-write, it's a co-stare if you don't get anything.
Oh my god!
And it's I've had about 2 of them in the past 5 years maybe, but it is just painful.
It hurts.
Yeah, because everybody's sitting there like we're here to work.
Minutes or hours.
Yeah, it's.
Have you attempted Zoom writes at all?
So I'm doing a lot of those. Just because obviously, with everything that's going on right now, everybody trying to stay safe and not want to leave their house, and I totally respect that, and think it's important. So I've done it a lot. Like Cole Taylor, they just had a new baby, so he's not one to get out. So done some with him, Tyler Reeve, and I've been doing some writes. Bobby Pinson.
Yep.
So
Zoom thing for me.
It's different.
It's way different. I haven't gotten used to it. I've only tried it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, the Wi-Fi on this end of the house is always lagging. So like I freestyle a lot when I write. I don't really overthink my shit. I just kind of blah. So if we're in a room together and I blah, somebody's got a voice note and I don't have to remember what I just said. But on Zoom, if I blah and then they're like, "Yeah, man, we got none of that."
Yeah, it's like we didn't get any of what you just did.
I didn't either. But let's see. Okay,
it's a learning curve, man. I mean, and I feel like for me, the one thing that I miss out on doing a Zoom write, and I've gotten some good songs from a couple of them, but the body language from somebody else and just that instantaneous exchange in a room,
100%.
You miss that.
Get that in Zoom.
No, you just miss it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm gonna pop a few questions. These are not awkward questions. This is just the just being.
I'm an open book, dude. Go for it.
All right, whitey tidies or boxers?
You know what? I am a boxer briefs guy.
Boxer briefs all the way.
So it's the fun answer, because when somebody asks you that on radio and they're like trying to make you uncomfortable, I'm like, neither.
Dude, neither.
And that freaks them out.
I'm not wearing any underwear right now at all. If you want me to be completely honest, I'm normally a boxer brief guy, but my dick's loose in my jeans right now.
Oh my Lord.
So yeah, dude, I don't know. The worst thing in the world is boxer briefs that start riding up, and you're having to ride them down. What brand? Boxer
you know what?
brief
So here's the thing. When guys do that and we adjust, people look at us like we're crazy. But if a girl adjusts up top, no one says a word.
That's 100, dude. Equality is that's all I want. I don't want anything else. I just want equality. That's all. Okay, that wasn't even on my mental list of questions, but then I said awkward question I had to ask, but it's not even that awkward. Let's see. If you're just being earnest, what's the biggest thing you've purchased with cash?
With cash?
Yeah.
The biggest thing I've purchased with cash.
That you can't put in a pipe and smoke.
So I don't smoke.
Oh,
I'm like the only person out of that.
Me neither.
Yeah,
me neither. Joint's still smoking on the counter.
I just don't. Lots of my friends do. Obviously, we're in Nashville.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Surprise.
Yeah, shocker.
So I would say, man, a guitar.
Oh yeah.
I found something at Carter Vintage that I really wanted, and that was the first time that I called my accountant. Was like, I need you to bring we're saying cashier check, but I was you got to bring money over here right now. I got to buy this, and it was a pre-war Martin.
Oh my God.
That I was sitting there playing a bunch of different guitars and I fell in love with it. And I was like,
I'm going to need that check.
I need to buy this. And I'm not like a huge stuff person, but when it comes to gear, I'm kind of I'm kind of a gear nerd.
Right. You got to go. Yeah. Gears. My father-in-law bought me this guitar a couple of years before me and Delaney got married. I was just like bumming guitars off of him for a while.
Yeah.
And he got me that as a gift. My brother-in-law picked it out. And Martin guitars rock. I got
great,
PRS given to me. So also shout out. Also, this podcast brought to you by PRS. Yeah. But Martin guitars are all right. Let's see. What's another one? Okay, my dog can shut up. That's Blue. Let's see. I got a couple jotted down here. If you are just being earnest. Okay, what's your guilty pleasure TV show?
So this is like a little bit nerdy, but Supernatural.
Okay, that's not nerdy. That's
I mean, it's a little bit like,
I haven't seen it, but a lot of people have.
I dig it. And I'm just, I'm kind of a sucker for stuff that's, myth based and anything.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit of a horror aspect to it. And then it's also kind of a little fantasy thing going on, but
mystery, fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Delaney are absolutely hooked on Desperate Housewives right now. I don't know how we got there. I don't know how we've watched everything else. And she was like, "You want to start Desperate Housewives?" Rolled my eyes. Was like, "I already know I'm not going to like this." Bared through.
And now you're hooked.
Yeah, dude. We just started season 3 last night, and I still hate every episode.
But you can't stop watching it.
I fucking want him to die. I'm like,
it's like a train wreck.
It is
you're
a
just
train
like,
wreck,
well, now
and
I have to watch it.
I cannot stop watching it.
Yeah.
This isn't on there, but I'm gonna go back. You say you're a gamer. What do you play? What's your game?
Definitely a lot of Warzone, Call of Duty right now.
That's me every morning when I wake up.
PS4 or Xbox?
PS4. Let's drop
All right,
in.
there we go.
Let's drop
come on,
in.
dude. Josh Phillips?
Yes.
He's on a lot.
Yes.
End up playing with him. Kane Brown is a huge gamer.
Kane said he's about to just start streaming.
I mean,
you should
he's good, dude. I've watched him play. Like we've kind of sent each other like clips back and forth, and he is annoyingly accurate.
Yeah, he posted one the other day, the jump shooting.
Yeah,
and I fucking hate when
doing the bunny hop.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kane's a good one. Who else?
But I get into
Del
anything.
Buddha, I think. Plays
it's Chris.
Yeah, and
that doesn't surprise me.
Do you know Rocky Block?
Yes.
Billy Block.
So Billy Block actually was the guy so I got my deal from Nashville Star. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay, yeah, I did know that. That's
because
that's right.
It's been so long. But Billy Block was the guy that called me and told me to go audition.
Wow.
And I was in Texas, and he was like, "Man, this year," he's like, "they don't own any of your publishing, and it's the record label is going to be RCA, and I know you love the history of that label." He goes, "You should go audition," and he. For anybody that didn't know Billy, just an incredible champion of artists in Nashville, and had me playing his show at the Exit Inn when I was like 17, 18 years old. So yeah, that's a lot of fond memories of that guy.
Yes, man. Shout out the Block family. Rocky and Grady were supposed to be in my band this summer. We were going to be on tour with Sam Hunt, and Grady's my drummer. Rocky was going to play bass. Dude, everything went to shit with COVID.
Yeah.
Would you be touring right now?
Oh, yeah. No, dude, we had a whole amphitheater tour planned and
around your single.
Mm-hmm. Well, and not even that, man. Just had planned on going out. Obviously Drowning is a song that was really, really deep and serious and personal for me, and
right.
Wasn't a number one as far as like a chart hit, but got inside the top 20, and I wrote that song about a buddy of mine that passed away unexpectedly, and was very surprised, honestly, that the label wanted to go with that as a single. But I was like, I'm down for it. Just know it's going to be like, that one's emotional and it's sad and not necessarily.
It's not your party, so it's not your party.
No,
single.
But so many people reached out about it, and I don't think it's announced yet, but pretty sure it just went gold. So
congrats, man.
And then obviously the song got out now, serious in a different way, entirely. If That Ain't God, which is just like super uplifting and positive.
It is great. first verse out the bat, dude. You
Dude.
said get punched by cancer, but won that fight. Is that?
Yeah, and that's shout out Graylin James, Matt Roy, and Mitch Oglesby. Those guys are incredible.
I love Matt Roy. Me and him wrote a cool song too. What a cool
He's a
kid.
good dude.
Let's see. I got two more Just Be in Earnest questions for you. Okay, I bet I know the answer to this. I bet I have the same answer. Can you name One Direction song?
Yes.
Dog, me neither.
Hang on. No. Wait.
It was the 10-year anniversary last week.
Yeah,
so
like I can sing one. I know I've got one in my phone somewhere. Right now, all I can think of is Watermelon. Watermelon Sugar, which is Harry's singer. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, my answer's the same. If a One Direction song came on right now, I probably could sing part of the hook.
Uh-huh.
But I can't tell you a name of a One Direction song.
Shout
out One Direction.
Wait. Is it You Don't Know You're Beautiful? Is that one?
Let's look.
Hang on. Look this up.
Let's look.
That or I'm going to be really wrong and everybody's going to be like, no, you idiot.
Yeah, the One Directioners are going to come out swinging. The Story of My Life. That one. Story of My Life. What Makes You Beautiful? Is that what you said? They Don't Know About Us. Drag Me Down. Story of My Life might be the only one I think I really know. And if you're at Macy's shopping, this is definitely playing in the background. You guys?
I am right. You Don't Know You're Beautiful is One Direction.
So you know, like a deep cut. You Don't Know You're Beautiful, One Direction.
No, it was a hit. It was a hit.
It's not on the top 5 on Popular.
Oh man,
isn't that crazy?
Oh, that's so weird. Evidently, I did.
Yo.
It's from 2012.
Turns out Chris Young is a fucking avid One Direction fan.
Oh God,
that is hilarious.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, and the next one was, can you name one member of One Direction? Yes, Harry Styles. I think I have a song coming with Zayn. I wrote a song with David Ryan Harris.
Yeah,
and it sat for like a year. Like super. Because I was writing with him, I kind of went in my Mayer bag for it. We wrote kind of a John Mayer song called Tightrope. And then, like a few weeks ago, Zayn's team hit us up. Shout out TK McAmee, actually. He was the plug. TK was the plug. And Zayn, like, I got a song with Zayn, maybe. So, which is so random. I didn't know. Sorry, Zayn. I didn't know he existed until.
Oh, yeah.
And then I looked. I know One Direction is cult, but I mean,
he's moved some
massive,
units.
And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got Gigi Hadid pregnant. So I mean,
doing
numbers
and that.
Doing absolute numbers. Well, hey, Bub, thank you for coming to my abode and getting on Just Be in Earnest with me,
dude. Absolutely, and we'll have to vice versa. We'll have to have you on the Quad podcast sometime soon.
I would love to come get on the Quad podcast. I'm either going to play golf or drink a beer today. Probably both.
I got to go right with Bobby Pinson and Shane Miner. Shout out to those two guys.
Shout out to them. Shout out to all the songwriters in Nashville.
Yes.
Grudging
Absolutely.
through quarantine. Shout out to everybody listening. Just Be in Earnest. I'm Ernest. This is Chris Young. Thank you guys. Talk to you later.
Yeah!
Nailed the dismount.
Nailed.
Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.